Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have my inostrancevia figure, a new figure that I will be releasing on the Etsy. I'll link that in the description if you're interested in this figure. But yeah, let's take a closer look. So, I know Mattel just released an inostrancevia for Rebirth, but I still wanted to make my own that's a little bit more accurate, and also with a certain color scheme, which you can see, but we'll talk about that more in a second. But yeah, let's actually take a look at this figure. Here's the head sculpt, you can see. I did go with the lipped depiction, which you can actually see with the jaw. When you close it, you can actually get it to hide the sabers and have it be like an actual closed mouth inostrancevia, or you can open the mouth. Again, the inside of the mouth. Just pink, you can see tongue, all the teeth in there, also where the sabers go. For another part of the articulation, the neck can go down and up. Moving on to the body, again, pretty simple, just a quadrupedal animal. I decided to put in more of a walking stance. I don't typically do. I usually do more of a neutral stance, but I decided to do a little bit more of a walking one to make it look a little bit more unique. Tail, pretty short, as you would expect from a Gorgonopsid like this. And yeah, nothing super crazy about this figure, except I did actually add some hair on the top of the back. And the more I look at this paint scheme, the more I realize it kind of looks like a badger. But the color scheme I actually based this off of was the Jurassic Park Institution inostrancevia. One of my favorite inostrancevia depictions, and honestly, just thought it'd be really cool to make this thing have that paint scheme. Thought it'd be a little bit more unique than just doing brown like most inostrancevia, so yeah. Anyways, something this figure comes alongside with is a little Diictodon figure. You may be familiar with the guys from Primeval, or even Walking with Monsters, where they actually did appear alongside inostrancevia. Diictodon literally was like everywhere during the late Permian, so I'm pretty sure I lived with several species of inostrancevia. I forgot to mention this is supposed to be the Russian species, which happens to be the largest species of inostrancevia. I am considering possibly making some smaller ones to represent the African species, but yeah, probably going to be a little while till I get around to doing that. But yeah. Again, this guy is just actually really small. Let's move on to actual size comparisons real fast. We can get the inostrancevia to sit like it. Okay. So this figure is actually pretty big, measuring in at about 9.5 inches long and being about 4 inches tall. And the Diictodon being, I don't know, about 2 3/4 inches long, and 1 3/4 inches long, and about 3/4 of an inch tall. Definitely a little guy. Here's the next to, accidentally dropped it, but here's the next to the Mattel inostrancevia figure. It gets absolutely dwarfed by it. And here's the next to a Mattel human figure. So yeah, definitely bigger than it should be. This is closer in size to like the Walking with Monsters and the Primeval depiction of, well, a Gorgonopsid. But yeah, definitely quite a bit bigger. Probably should have been about this big for real life inostrancevia, but still, again, I might make a smaller one at some point. Anyways, for a few more comparisons, here's it with my Ankylosaurus figure, which again, if you'd like to pick up this Ankylosaurus figure, it is still available on the Etsy. But yeah, it actually does get dwarfed by Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus is just quite a bit bigger and longer. Ankylosaurus in real life would have been bigger than inostrancevia. So yeah, you can kind of have these guys fighting, I guess, almost. But yeah. Next, let's have it next to the other weird Permian animal I did. Estamenasuchus, which it's actually pretty close in size too, though I would say inostrancevia is a bit bigger. Like, you can't really see it here, but like if we put them side by side, Estamenasuchus is still very close in size. Maybe a little bit bigger, I can't really say for sure, but yeah. There are these two kind of next to each other. Again, only like one more to go. I did end up deciding that I had to cut Caudiorhynchus. Maybe I'll do Caudiorhynchus in January or something. But we have one more for this year of the weird synapsids, Topanosaurus, which that one's going to be coming for December. But right now we have inostrancevia, and again, Ankylosaurus is also still available. Estamenasuchus, unfortunately, no longer available. But yeah, it was another one made for the Etsy. But yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say for this inostrancevia figure. There's not much more I can compare it to. I guess I can. A few more Mattel figures, I guess. So first, here's it with the Velociraptor. It absolutely dwarfs this animal. Next, of course, well, here's it with another raptor, but a much larger one, the Utah Raptor, which you can see. Absolutely kind of dwarfs the inostrancevia, though. They're kind of similar. They're actually about the same size, just Utah Raptor has longer legs and also a longer tail, so yeah. But very close, I'd say. Next, let's actually give this inostrancevia some prey. Here, I actually have my thing kind of sliding down. Sorry about that. Let's give it some prey. Well, actually, did I really just take inostrancevia off the screen? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Here's the inostrancevia next to the Mattel Scutosaurus, and also the Dictodon. I kind of forgot about the little guy. He's here too. But yeah, you can have it kind of hunting it. You can maybe have it be a young Scutosaurus. Perhaps I'll make a Scutosaurus in the future at some point. But also Mattel is making another Scutosaurus for the survival line that hopefully looks the same as this one. But yeah, you can see it. Have it kind of rear up and try to hunt the Scutosaurus. If I can even get up that angle, let me take this off my tripod. Maybe make it a little bit easier to show this off. But yeah, you can see kind of have the inostrancevia hunting it, which actually looks really cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to this inostrancevia figure. Again, if you're interested, let me actually go grab it real fast. Let me just move this out of the way. That's my copy, but we have one. Sorry about that. Again, this is not a very professional video, but like whenever my video is very professional. But yeah, here's the one I have available on the Etsy. Same thing, except I'd actually say this one has better articulation. Like it can look all the way down like this, and then also can open its mouth a little bit wider. But yeah, pretty much the same figure otherwise. And yeah, again, it also comes with a little Dictodon figure. Again, if you're interested in this figure, I will leave a link in the description to the Etsy where you can pick this guy up. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.